Hi, I'm FB and this is TM News, May 30th, 2015, beginning with the latest results. And first off, the fourth race of FB's Weekly took place on Saturday. So far in the season, 3 different winners in Sand, Spam and Roa had won the race, and this strike with a different winner each race continued this week as well. It was a very exciting race with up to 5 players having the lead at some point during the race. With a few laps left to go, Wally was the one who was leading, but going into the last lap, JaviFlyer had made a comeback and was only 1.5 seconds behind at this point. Wally then ended up crashing hard in the last lap, and JaviFlyer could take a 3-second lead, which he kept all the way to the end. Despite not winning the race though, Wally is now the current leader in the total standings. He's at 112 points, which is a whooping 1 point ahead of Roa at 111 and 2 points ahead of JaviFlyer at 110. It's safe to say that with 6 more races left to be played in the season, it's anyone's game to win. To end the results segment, the grand final of the Nadeo Tournament of Champions was played on Sunday between Storm and Let's Rock. No detailed results has been posted anywhere to my knowledge, but it seems like Let's Rock turned out to be the winner after winning what seems to have been a pretty close grand final. VODs of the match by Belek is linked to below. Moving on to community news. The TrackMania 2 calendar, the Google spreadsheet that keeps track of all events in the game that I've mentioned in the past, has now taken the next step and launched its own website and also renamed itself to the ManiaCalendar. New on this site, which is also designed for smartphones, is that anyone can submit an event to the calendar and have free access to manage it. The site will also make sure to always show your local time for the events, and if that wasn't enough, in addition it got its own API support. The address for the site is ManiaCalendar.com and I definitely recommend bookmarking it. Over at the United part of TMX, the TrackMania Exchange Championship 2015 has been announced. This competition combines both a map building phase as well as a driving phase to determine the outcome. To participate, you need to sign up on the website before June 5th. The map building phase has already started and the driving phase will begin on August 1st. Check out this topic for all the information you need to know. Continuing with United, the Penecup will be hosted for the 4th time this summer, and the organizers are now asking for maps to be used. 28 maps are needed, meaning 4 per environment, and you can send in max 2 maps. The deadline to do so is set to June 7th. Find out the criteria for how to build the maps in this topic, which is linked to below. And to finish off the community news, the RPG To Go Cup is also asking for maps. This is a cup played in rounds mode and on shorter than usual RPG maps that is scheduled to start sometime in September this year. If you're interested in sending in maps, then you'll find guidelines for how to build them as well as other useful information in the topic. Now for upcoming events. On Wednesday at 9:30 PM CEST, the 5th round of the BA Championship F1 season hosted by the Black Angel team will take place. This time the race is being played on the Spanish GP, and as usual no sign up is required to be eligible to play. All you have to do is download the Stadium F1 title pack and be on the server before it starts. Lastly for the episode, ESL announced several new events last week, including the Stadium Nations Challenge 2015. This was formerly known as the Country Championship, but other than the name change, the format seems to stay more or less the same, with it being played on tech, dirt and speed maps. If you're interested in signing up your country, then you can apply as team captain until May 17th at noon. More details and conditions for how to do so can be read over at ESL's website. And that's all I had for this week. Thanks everyone for watching, remember to rate and comment on this video if you want, and I'll see you next time.